Cheers to 7 years, brother.
Cheers.
What happened on Friday?
Asked me to marry you.
Yeah, I did.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Where are we now?
At East Pier.
I'm probably blocking the microphone. Good kiss. Oh, busy schedule today, and I have to fit in 2 runs today. So I've only just finished my aerobic session just over an hour ago, but I've got to hit the road again now and get in a more anaerobic session. So instead of a speed session, I'm going to hit the hill today, do some laps of the hill, just to add in some training variety, add a bit of strength to the legs as opposed to speed, and this will carry over to speed down the track once the adaptations occur. And also it's just good on the joints of the body, hitting these undulating surfaces, this variety of terrain. It's good to keep the joints healthy, adding in that variety. So really happy with this morning's aerobic session. I managed to keep the heart rate in the 130s, which is the first time I've ever been able to do that. It was not a fast pace, but that is the point of aerobic sessions. They are to maintain fitness and keep the running adaptations cruising along and keep the body familiar with running. So very happy. The heart is obviously getting more conditioned and healthy. The body's becoming more efficient. So time to hit the hills now. Got some quinoa pasta, bit of chicken on a bed of collard greens. Oh yes, that is what's up. Oh, that caught out of the way. Flavoured just salt, pepper, garlic seasoning. Yeah, bloody good. This is the new go-to, this pasta. It's real light on the stomach, really nice. Good carb source, bit of protein. Yeah, bloody beautiful. And someone's climbing a tree. So it's Sunday morning. I've just finished uploading the recent marathon training episode. Pretty much just spent the whole morning editing, finishing off that video. I've got 2 running sessions to do today. Since it's a day off from personal training, I don't have to be training anybody in person, so I've got a lot more time on my hands. So double training session today. I'll still head into the gym. I don't have access to a track or anything like that for speed sessions, so basically the treadmill is a good tool to use that forces that fast turnover of the feet. So I basically just have to just try not to fall off, basically. So I've got some numbers in my head that I'm going to be aiming for today. So that will be the speed session this morning, and then this afternoon I'm going to hit the park, throw on the Vibrams, and just do a easy to moderate intensity run. I won't be tracking heart rate, but I'll also not be trying to overexert myself. So I'm expecting a high output in terms of energy, a rate of perceived exertion on the treadmill this morning. So the sprints will be intense, and so this afternoon session is just to bank more distance, more safe distance on the feet, get that weekly distance up, build the engine safely, build the aerobic capacity, and yeah, so I'll just keep the heart rate at a fairly moderate level, and that's going to be training for today. So yeah, everything's going well at the moment. I've found a good balance of how my body's responding to the increasing intensity in terms of speed work, and also increasing weekly distance that I'm running. So I'm at a really good point in my training at the moment, finding a good balance. It's difficult when you're coaching yourself, and in the future I would love to be able to afford a coach and be able to pay for someone else's services. That would be wonderful. Just getting that extra, not just accountability, but obviously expertise, guidance, and just another pair of eyes, basically. But I do love, this is my passion, breaking down movement, breaking down training, understanding programming and progressions and biomechanics, the appropriate cross training in terms of strength training that's going to benefit my running and not hinder it, increasing recovery rates. All of this stuff fascinates me. So I'm enjoying the process of coaching myself rather, and I feel that I am progressing very well. No issues with the body, performance is increasing, so can't really fault that at all. There's definitely been some learning curves over the last few months where I have made a few mistakes, and I think that's where having a coach would be very beneficial in the future. But it's still early days, still learning a lot, and just increasing my understanding of the human body, which is just this real world experience. I've read a lot of theory. I understand how to progress myself, but actually putting it into action and feeling the progress week to week, that's a different thing, and I think that's also going to make myself a better coach and improve my services. So yeah, it's all good stuff at the moment. So good times, lots of things on the horizon. We are about 3 months out from the marathon, so still lots of time to build, and really excited for race day. It makes me nervous when I'm doing, especially during the high intensity sessions, and you go to that painful the pain cave, they call it. When you're really suffering during the training, and you're really tapping into that. You're tapping into a very deep part of your being. I don't really have the words for it. It's quite a surreal experience. It's a combination of suffering, but then it's also a wonderful feeling at the same time. You feel so alive. I always reflect back to the days where I had chronic fatigue and I was bedridden and I couldn't move, and I just wanted to be back on the football field and running around with my friends, and it's a wonderful feeling to be able to train.